Alright, so this is a tutorial on how to do Blessing Arcadia in the Elmer Shipwreck Tale Speedrun. So this tutorial assumes you've gone through Sunspeckled Terrace using the route that's used in world records. So you just want to use X to menu through the onion there. And you want to toss 15 on this gate. Toss 1 off to the dirt mound there, which we're going to be digging up a bomb with. Okay, so you can walk straight onto this bouncy mushroom, but what I do is I walk all the way over here and then onto the mushroom so that my whole squad will follow me. Since I've had issues with my squad failing to follow me when I don't need it. And then for this bomb back here, we're gonna have it teleport to us during that cutscene. And the thing is, if you are too close to it back here, then it will not teleport. So we're going to take a wider line to increase the distance between us and the bomb, rather than taking the tightest line possible. We're going to toss 6 back here. We're going to toss all 5 of our yellows off to the side there. And we're going to switch to Maz and then switch back to Almar immediately just so that we can leave her behind. And that's the fastest way you can leave Maz behind. So when you go here, make sure you hold down on the right stick so that you zoom out the map and your cursor will move a lot faster. For this section, make sure you use the exact same camera angle that I do. If you do not use this camera angle, this snitch bug back here will have the chance of stopping this extraordinary bolt. And we're just gonna put our cursor right there since that's where we're gonna grab that fire starter immediately when we switch back. And here we're gonna try and walk right in the middle of these 2 leaves so that we don't have one get in our way. It woke up, but it didn't get in our way here, so we're fine. Okay, this part's tough. So our goal here is to kill this guy and get the bomb from him, and at the same time destroy one of these 2 crystals. Since it's far further to the right here, we're gonna be going for this crystal. If it was down here, you'd go for that crystal. And I got rushed to land on this bomb. Generally, you end the rush after you break that crystal into swap. If you got this crystal instead, you would be throwing your reds down here since this is the crystal that's currently applied. If you can't make off of this in time, by the way, you can toss the fire starter back on that lamp. Okay, here we're gonna wait for these 2 pellets to turn blue and we're just gonna rush them down. And note this text box that mentions blue Pikmin here. This means we can switch base and all Pikmin will teleport to us. If you do not notice this text box, you will have to switch back out to Almar or block the blue Pikmin and make sure it lands on the ground before you before you switch the base area. And here, make sure you put a yellow onto this second pellet, not a red. We need a yellow to dig this dirt mound so that in case our BLO is too fast, we're still gonna get the bomb. We're still gonna get the ice bomb in time. And we're just gonna leave that here. This blue Pikmin will pick it up automatically. Okay, so way to BLO here, we're gonna be using yellow Pikmin. We're just gonna be tossing up to the head, and then whenever it lowers its head so that it's trying to shake them off, we call our yellows back, and then after it shakes, we toss them back on. And you can afford 3 deaths. Which I got 1 death right there. And we're gonna toss 2 in that dirt mound to dig up those 2 bombs. So to kill these Mightites, we're gonna pick some Mightites that are far away from canopy so that they won't get in the way of us collecting it. So these 2 are far enough away. If you choose these 2, they might die right there and Pikmin might struggle to pick up the canopy and might pick up Mightites instead. And I should have disbanded over here so that these red Pikmin won't go for the Mightites. Oops. And then this is one difference from standard route. We're gonna be bombing this creeping chrysanthemum so that it doesn't stop this Ionium jet. Most runs the jet will outrun him, but if you're unlucky, it will stop the jet. And if you use the bomb here, you're not going to be using the second bomb on the blowhog in Sunspec Materials. Here, we're just gonna collect the deer here, and then we're gonna rush Moss. Wait till she gets about like here, and then we're gonna go here for that base. Okay, so here we're gonna be. Our goal here is to kill this leaf. It does not matter if this leaf lives. We just need to kill this leaf and grab the exterminator. So we're just gonna kill it. Power picking back and rush the exterminator. And here I actually beat the radiation canopy. So I have to wait until this counter here reaches 6 before I can switch bases. And we're gonna be rushing around on this over. So toss this bomb to the right of this creeping chrysanthemum and then lock onto with the repair type bolt and toss all your yellows to the left of it so that they never get blown up. And then here I got really lucky. The bomb killed the Spectralid. This most of the time does not happen. And when it doesn't, you just have to lock onto the red Spectralid and just chase it down. And then kill it. Okay, so we're gonna spicy here. Then once it does this shake animation, toss 7 reds onto it. And then when it comes out of the drum completely, toss all of your yellows on. And then whistle back the Pikmin you missed, and then toss them back. You will get death, that's fine. But if you have to take a second cycle, just repeat everything I just said until it dies. Don't reset every second cycle until you are like at 630s for this area. And here we're just gonna toss until we have 8 reds and then the rest are yellows. Okay, so what I did here is I used my stick to move my cursor over here, and then from there I used a gyro to move the cursor up to the flower lake so that the game doesn't lock us onto it. And we can toss 8 there without hitting the drug. This extraordinary bolt might get in before you switch out to Amar. That happens, just toss them back towards the onion here. Or after you toss all your yellows up. And we're just gonna go here, Amar, back behind you. And we're gonna do the same thing we did earlier, so I put my cursor right here. So that doesn't lock on, and then I'm gonna use gyro to move it up here. So that we can grab the Omega Stabilizer with 20 Pikmin. Then here you just want to grab off 4 pellets. You need 9 blues to go into Syrian Shores without losing any time, since you can grab a pellet at the beginning to make it. And here I should have gone into the onion and pulled out 2 blues since I got 2 reds, I got 2 deaths here. So now there's gonna be sprouts because I didn't do that, and I'd have to look at the end of the day. So you just want to get that spicy, and yeah, I had some sprouts because I didn't pull some Pikmin out. But normally, you could just end the day as soon as the flower gets in. And that's the end of the day.